Good morning, Dutchman. It is Monday, November 3rd here in New Zealand, and I'm sorry. I know that some of you live week to week just waiting for these videos to come out to give your lives just the spark you're hoping for that something on Long Island just doesn't quite give you. However, work called me last week and asked me to come in, and something about having a couple extra bucks in my pocket seemed like a sweet idea to me. Here's a quick snap of what you might have seen had I posted a video last week. I broke my losing streak! It did help that Geb had his worst game of the season, but I'm not going to complain. Other games of note from last week was the big matchup between Kell and Tiller that Brian Kelly came out on top of, and Kenny lost his second game in a row. In a row? I don't know. Putting Squeak on top of the leaderboard, I'm sure he had a solo night in his room after seeing that one. Taking a look at this week, I'm definitely going to lose to Lewis, but there's no surprise there. I'm playing my third string team this week. I say third string because I don't really have a first string on my team. It's generally just second and third stringers, and five of my players are actually on their bye week this week, and it's my big guys, my bigger players. So there was no shot, even with Phillip Rivers getting a solid -3 in the shutout against the Dolphins. Taking a look around the rest of the league, nothing too exciting. Geb may actually beat his lowest score of the season this week. Otherwise, nothing too surprising. Looks like Semi's going to take another loss, and Squeak's going to go 7-2. So is Kenny. Yeah, pretty standard week out there. I guess Tiller and Colin have the most exciting game that Colin's probably going to win. That'll just, put him at 5-4 and Tiller at 4-5. Not really an exciting week, all in all, but that's okay. It's week 9. They have to happen every so often. Yeah, wouldn't miss anything. Packers were on a bye week this week, so no exciting story about getting up early to watch it or anything like that. Did you guys watch any good games? Tell me about it in the comments. Yeah. Oh, one thing though. There are 12 of us in the league, and I have 8 views on the YouTube thing. Who's not watching? I know some of you aren't. It hurts, guys. I do this for you. Ouch. Ouch. Quick thought about New Zealand life. So I've been going to the store here in New Zealand, and they have a couple Safeway, Target, Walmart kind of things. They're not those, but they have their own version of them. And you go in, and it's the same thing. And you leave, and they ask, do you want a bag with that? And it's like, well, I've got 12 items here of odd shapes and sizes, and I'm not that good at juggling. I'm actually really bad at juggling. I probably couldn't juggle 2 things. In fact, I tried juggling 2 things to see if I could for this video, and I can't. So I'm really bad at juggling. So yes, I'd love a bag, please. In fact, I'd probably take 2 or 3 bags. Yeah, throw it in there. So I've been doing that. So I've been here for what, 4 months? 4 months now, and I finally realized this week that they charge you 10 cents per bag every time you go to the store, which is fine, I guess, but they don't tell you about it. They just kind of assume that you know it. So I did the math, and I think that I've probably spent $5 on bags just while I was here. I mean, yeah, it's not a terrible idea, going green and whatnot. New Zealand's big about going green, but they just don't tell you about it. It's not like they, and then at one of the places you go in and they just hand you the bags. They don't bag it for you. They just say, how many would you like a bag? You're like, sure, I'll take, how many do you want? I don't know. How many do you think I'm gonna need? It looks like I'm gonna need 3. And they go take off the 3 bags and they hand you the bags, and then you push away from the checkout place and there's like a table, and you just pack all your stuff into the bag at the table, and then you leave the cart, and then you walk out, and it just, kind of something funny. Nothing to critique. I wish they would have told me about the stealing, not stealing. I wish they would have told me that you had to buy the bags, but that's okay. Yeah, kind of something different, cool. So that's about it. There should be a video next week, if everything stays as is, but there will not be a video the following week. My dad is flying. He's doing some work in the Philippines, I think, Thailand. I don't know, something over there, and he's gonna be routed through Christchurch on his way home. So he's gonna come over here for the weekend, and I'm just, not gonna make a video when he comes out. So sorry, you can pretend. Maybe I'll make something before he comes out and post it late. It'll just be guesses. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, Aid. I'll see you next week. I'm still here. Quick shameless plug for you. This Friday night in Harlem, Katie Webb will be hosting a game night at a local diner, trying to build some community, I guess, with the people around the area. She and her friend are hosting it with the owners of the diner. So go over there when you realize that you have nothing better to do on a Friday night, because you don't. Should be a fun time. I wish I could be there, but New Zealand. Do check it out. Home Sweet Harlem this Friday. Be in touch with her for time, or maybe if you want to help out, run some games, cards and board games, I guess, poker. Make some money. See ya.